Hey guys, what's up? CaptainTurbo here, and welcome back to Let's Play Mega Man 3. In this part, we're gonna take on the last Dump Robot stage, so we can get the worst part of the game out of the way. We're back to Gemini Man's stage. Again, some differences here and there. The stage, for the most part, feels pretty much the same, though. These enemies now, for some reason, drop blue fire instead of red fire. I don't know if it does more damage or not. I'm not sure. I don't really keep a journal and stuff for these things, so if it does, it does. If it doesn't, it doesn't. You can probably find out online, or try it yourself. You know, because I'll go more into that when I actually do my my final thoughts in the credits, which I always do. New enemy on these parts as well, these small... I'm not actually sure what they are, they're too small to actually even see. I think they're supposed to be some type of bug. Pretty fast, not that annoying to be honest. I think the penguins were actually more annoying because they took a lot more hits. And you can see the top part here is taking a while to beat. You can go over to the right there. I don't think there's anything over there. Yeah, I kind of say fuck it. Because it would require me using up my rush jet, and I don't want to do that. I like using my rush jet for other things. Now, let's say, guys, as I said, the eggs, obviously the same as before, not a bad place to grind for weapon energy if you need it. Yeah, get rid of these ones here because you need at least a big enough space to use your rush coil to get for that little gap. Yeah, I just do that basically to try and avoid getting hit. So, how are you guys? I really don't have a lot to say right now. Oh, I finally saw Avengers 2 the other day. It's only been out a year already. I actually enjoyed it. I thought it was really good. I don't know why people complain about it, really. Also, I'm not sure what my next Let's Play is going to be. You know, I'm itching to get back to Crash Bandicoot 2. You know, we're supposed to be doing a race of that actually tomorrow as it happens, but unfortunately, Thunder has got, obviously I said before, it's July 31st today. We were supposed to have a race of it tomorrow. You know, Super Help Heroes have got their Wizards and Warriors race. I'm not in that one, because quite honestly, I've never played the game. I didn't want to go into another game blind. Yeah. Flashman, Weak to Needle Man, actually a pretty easy boss if I say so myself. Yeah, they've got the Wizards and Warriors race. It's supposed to be a triple threat race. Myself, Thunder, and Mark, level 27 Marker Man of Crash Bandicoot 2. Unfortunately, Thunder, I think, has got something on. I think he's going somewhere. He's going somewhere, I can't remember. So that's been postponed, sadly. But you know, if I LP the game, it at least gives me a reason to practice for the race as well. I don't know, I'll have to see, because Crash Bandicoot 2 is not a hard game by any stretch of the imagination, but I'm planning on doing it 100%. Something I haven't done since I was a kid. You know, so... Yeah, I know how to 100% the first world, no issue. You know, I'm not sure. I'll have to see what I feel like doing. Maybe I'll do a practice run through, see if I can 100% it. Oh, but then you think about the unbearable stages with the fucking bear. Polar bear, I should say, trying to get all the boxes. Oh, Jesus Christ. Not a lot to say, guys, really. I mean, you've seen this section before. These bug enemies will actually drop from the ceilings with the holes in them. They do have their own patterns though, so you can pretty much try avoid getting hit by them if you're a quick learner about... What am I talking about? Just try and avoid the fuckers, alright? I like the colours changing on the blocks. They're actually pretty cool. Alright, so we've got the Bullman Dark Robot coming up. Much like Mega Man 2, he's weak to the Metal Blades, and its equivalent here will be the Shadow Blades. This is the only one I actually figured out on my own. I just figured if he was weak to Metal Blades, he'd be weak to Shadow Blades. And his attack pattern is pretty much the same. Again, he's a little bit faster than Bubble Man. This is easily one of the... No, this is actually probably the easiest Dark Robot fight in the entire game. Which is why I ended on it, apparently. But, with those 4 fucking levels out the way, it's now time for the Brakeman boss fight. Which is just pretty much the same as what we've already done. Don't know what happened there, again. Very easy boss fight here. Actually easier than the other ones, I'd say myself. Sadly, I did take a hit. I thought I actually managed to kill this guy without getting hit. Gotta say, I didn't particularly like what they did with him in the comics. He's the only one I didn't like. He turned him into a very emo type character. Oh, the cutscene! Oh no! Right after we received the last element. Yes? Wily ran off with Gamma. Yeah, something that isn't mentioned in the game itself is the fact that you're picking up a bunch of elements from different planets, I believe, in order to power up a super robot named Gamma. You see, at this point in the story, at least in terms of the comics, and I believe the manual as well, Dr. Wily has said that he's... Oh, by the way, we're doing the Wily stages now. Dr. Wily has apparently reformed, he's changed his ways, he's gone back to working with Dr. Light, and... the two of them begin working on a giant peace robot named Gamma. Obviously, Dr. Wily's only doing it in order to, well, take over. Is he technically taking over the world? Yeah, I think so. I can't remember his motivation there for a second. But in order to power this giant Gamma robot, you needed these elements from different planets, I think, or different sectors of the planet. I'm not sure. I don't think I've read that far into the comic shit. I have like volumes 1 through 8 of the trade paperbacks, which have like 4 or 5 comics per volume. Volume 8 doesn't actually come out for another week, I believe until September. Which is the Mega Man X crossover, so I don't know where they're gonna go with that. Because Gamma's only just happened in the comics as far as I've read. But yeah, that's pretty much the story behind Mega Man 3 anyway. Also in the comics, they do something really strange with Shadow Man in the fact that he wasn't actually created by Dr. Wily, but he actually found him in a pyramid. So he was created by like an advanced race or something. That's what I'm... Either that or he's somehow time traveled. And Dr. Wily did create him, but not until like the future. I'm not sure. I don't think it's actually been said who created him yet. I actually do like that in the... Again, I keep going back to the comics. Something I do like about the comics is that the robot masters that a lot of people had difficulty with in the games themselves are considered given a lot more personality, and usually like the big ones in charge of the other robot masters. Like, nothing really for Mega Man 1 because they were basically created by both Wily and Light, so technically they are good guys that have been reprogrammed. But after that, you know, Dr. Wily is he's always their creator, so they're a little bit more evil. With Mega Man 2, they Workman, oh, cutting some hedges. I hope that doesn't pick up on the recording. The Mega Man 2, Quickman is basically in charge of the Mega Man 2 robots, and in Mega Man 3, I wouldn't say Shadow Man's in charge, but he's definitely the most unique amongst the Mega Man 3 Robot Masters. Anyway, I'm going to get off the comics now, but I'll say this right now, if you've never read them, give them a chance. They are actually really good. They're actually one of the better comic books I read. As much as I hate to say they're treated a lot better, it's actually a lot better in terms of story than the Sonic the Hedgehog Archie comic is. I love it, but I hated it since they started bringing in more Sega elements and stopped going with the Set AM stuff. You know. Anyway, I'm gonna stop bitching about that now. That was pretty much Dr. Wily Stage Act 1. Fucking incredibly easy. You have no idea. E-tanks all over the place, and the boss is even more of a joke. Get your Shadow Blade equipped. Oh, by the way, the water currents there won't hurt you, they'll just push you, so, you know, don't be afraid to get hit by it. All you gotta do here, hit the turtle, and the enemy up top will actually get injured as well. I think this thing is actually weak to either Gemini Laser or Search Snake, but he's also pretty susceptible to the Shadow Blades as well. And there you go, boss beaten. Really that easy. Anyway guys, hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you next time for part 6, but until then, have a good night.